Apple just did it again. September 9th, the iPhone 17 is officially here, and it's not just an upgrade. It's a full-on redesign of how we think about mobile tech. From the brushed aluminum unibody to the longest zoom ever on an iPhone, this year's Pro and Pro Max models are built for creators, hustlers, and anyone who wants raw power in their pocket. Today, we're diving into everything Apple just dropped. I've got hands-on visuals, spec breakdowns, and a few surprises you won't see in the keynote. Whether you're here for the 8X Fusion Zoom, the A19 Pro chip, or just want to know if this thing is worth your upgrade, the Ivy got you covered. And if you're a creator like me, this phone isn't just a flex, it's a workflow upgrade. Apple Intelligence is baked right in, and it's changing how we shoot, edit, and post. So grab your coffee, hit that like button, subscribe, and let's break down the iPhone 17 lineup, starting with the Pro Max beast. iPhone 17 Pro Max, new features. Rundown A19 Pro chip, 3nm, 6-core CPU, plus 6-core GPU with next-gen neural engine. Optimized for Apple Intelligence, enabling real-time AI processing for Siri, transcription, and smart photo edits. 40% better sustained performance than iPhone 16 Pro Max. Vapor chamber, cooling, first ever vapor cooling system in an iPhone. Laser welded into the aluminum chassis to dissipate heat during gaming, 4K filming, and AI tasks. Triple 48 megapixel Fusion camera system. Main, ultra-wide, and all-new telephoto with tetraprism lens. 8X Fusion zoom with optical quality. Longest zoom ever on an iPhone. Supports ProRes RAW, Apple Log 2, Genlock, and ACES. Ideal for pro filmmakers. 18 megapixel center stage front camera. Wider field of view with auto framing for group shots and vlogging. Supports dual capture. Record with front and rear cameras simultaneously. Battery and charging best battery life ever on an iPhone. Up to 39 hours video playback. Fast charging. 50% in 20 minutes with 40-watt USB-C adapter. eSIM-only models have slightly larger batteries. Display upgrades, 6.9-inch Super Retina XDR OLED. 3000 nit peak brightness with anti-reflective coating, ultra-visible in sunlight. ProMotion 120 Hz refresh rate. Ceramic Shield 2 front and back. 3x more scratch-resistant front. 4x more crack-resistant back. First-time ceramic shield is used on both sides. Connectivity boost. New N1 wireless chip with Wi-Fi 7 and Bluetooth 6 support. Faster airdrop, lower latency, and improved range. Storage options. Starts at 256 GB, goes up to 2 TB. Perfect for creators shooting in ProRes or 4K. New design and colors brushed aluminum unibody. Lighter and better thermal performance than titanium. Colors, cosmic orange, deep blue, and silver. iPhone 17 Pro, new features, rundown, A19 Pro. Chipset, built on a 3nm architecture with 6 CPU plus 6 GPU cores. Optimized for Apple Intelligence, runs on device AI models for smarter Siri, real-time transcription, and auto-editing tools. 40% better sustained performance than iPhone 16 Pro triple 48 megapixel Fusion camera system, ultra-wide and telephoto lenses. Up to 8x optical quality zoom using Apple's new Fusion zoom tech. Supports ProRes RAW, Apple Log 2, and Genlock. Perfect for multicam setups and pro-level filmmaking. 18 megapixel center, stage front camera. Square sensor allows dynamic framing for selfies and video calls. Auto adjusts based on orientation and movement. Ceramic Shield 2, front and back. 3x more scratch resistant on the front. 4x more crack resistant on the back. First-time Ceramic Shield is used on both sides. Display upgrades, 6.3-inch Super Retina XDR OLED. 3000 nit peak brightness. Ultra visible in direct sunlight. Always-on display, now available on the ProMotion panel. Connectivity boost, new Apple-designed Wi-Fi 7 chip for faster speeds and lower latency. Supports Bluetooth 6 and the new N1 wireless modem. Battery life and charging, all-day battery with up to 39 hours video playback. Fast charging, 50% in 20 minutes with 40-watt USB-C adapter. New design and colors. Brushed aluminum unibody. Lighter and better heat dissipation than titanium. Colors, deep blue, cosmic orange and silver. iPhone 17 Air, key features, design and build. Thinnest iPhone ever at just 5.6mm thick, ultra slim and feather-light aerospace-grade titanium frame with ceramic Shield 2 front and back for 3x better scratch resistance available in sky blue, cloud white, light gold, and space black display. 6.5-inch Super Retina XDR OLED with ProMotion 120Hz, refresh rate dynamic island, and always-on display. Peak brightness of 3000 nits. Stunning clarity even in direct sunlight. Camera system 48-megapixel fusion rear camera with 2x optical quality telephoto zoom. 18-megapixel center stage front camera with autofocus and wide-angle framing dual capture mode. Record from front and rear cameras simultaneously. 4K Dolby Vision video recording with advanced stabilization performance. Powered by the A19 Pro chip, same as iPhone 17 Pro, with 12GB RAM, C1X modem, plus N1 wireless chip for blazing fast Wi-Fi 7, Bluetooth 6, and Thread support. Runs on iOS 26 with Apple Intelligence features like live translation and visual intelligence. iPhone 17. What's new in the standard model display and design? 6.3-inch Super Retina XDR OLED, up from 6.1. A19 Pro chip. ProMotion 120Hz refresh rate. Buttery smooth scrolling, always-on display now included ceramic Shield 2 front and back for 3x better scratch resistance. New colors: lavender, mist blue, sage, silver white, dark gray. Camera upgrades: dual 48-megapixel rear cameras, main plus ultra-wide, up from 12-megapixel ultra-wide last year. 18-megapixel center stage front camera with auto-framing for video calls. Dual capture mode lets you record from front and rear cameras simultaneously. Improved image stabilization for smoother FaceTime and vlogs. Performance powered by the A19 chip, 20% faster than A18 8GB RAM for seamless multitasking. iOS 26 with Apple Intelligence, live translation, liquid glass UI, smarter screenshot analysis. Battery and charging. Larger battery with adaptive power mode. Supports 35-watt USB-C fast charging and 25-watt MagSafe wireless charging.